Hey guys, I'm Richard and welcome to another full gameplay in which I'll be playing Ahri mid lane. I'll first be doing the match breakdown of today. We have a gold 1 Malphite, we have a gold 3 Fizz, a diamond 5 Ahri, a diamond 5 Vayne and a gold 5 Nami. We have a Talon gold 4, an unranked Gangplank, a platinum 2 Severe, a platinum 5 Vi and a diamond 5 Velkos. So the matchup for today will be Talon versus Ahri. He had the first pick and I decided to pick Ahri into him. Before Riot removed the silence on Talon, he was really good versus Ahri, but as he only slows now, it means that Ahri is gonna be really strong against Talon as soon as he jumps on her. I use 12.18.0 mastery page. And I have pretty standard mid runes, as to which I have 8 magic penetration, cooldown per level, 18 ability power, and health per level. The masteries I use are extra spell damage, feast. You could also go for a double-edged sword in Ahri, but I like feast more. I take natural talent instead of vampirism because Ahri's passive is quite sufficient. I also took bounty hunter because you're mid lane and you'll be roaming a lot. Then in the cunning tree I took wanderer for extra movement speed out of combat. I took the secret stash instead of assassin because I feel like you really need the extra health that potions give, and it's only 1.5% damage extra. I took Merciless, which is for assassins, more damage on lower health. I took Dangerous Game, Strongest Mastery. Intelligence for extra cooldown reduction and Funneler's Spree, because it's very overpowered right now. So let's see how it goes. They have a Vi jungle, as though we have a Fizz jungle. So it will both be at level 6 if they are at their strongest. I would say Vi has a stronger level 6, but Fizz can gank better earlier game. I took Knight, and Talon did as well. I could have went for Barrier, because it's an assassin that I'm against. But as I'm confident that I can win my lane, I don't take it. So I started Durham's Ring and bot, mostly because it's just very good how the overall stats match up with how Ahri plays. You get mana regen, you get ability power, and you get health for the dueling. And you get mana back healing a unit, which is very important for about every mid laner. So we have a really good all-in comp. We have Vayne in the backline, who will be dishing out damage, along with Nami supporting him. We have me, who can assassinate the target. We have Fizz, who I'm not sure was AD or AP. Probably AP, so he will be dishing out the target as well. And we have Malphite that has strong frontline tank. They have an assassin, Talon, who is going to be trying to take care of Vayne. With a Velkos, who's going to do AP damage in the backline. A Sivir who's going to be encouraging her whole team because she has an ultimate. A Gangplank who's going to try to dish out damage in the backline, and Vi is going to go in their backline. Our Malphite has TP, and Gangplank has Ignite. But as Malphite is very strong right now, it won't necessarily mean that he loses lane. I'm going to try to proc my Thunderlord's Decree mostly. I'll be looking for trades as soon as it comes up. Basically an auto attack and a fully Q. Hitting it 2 times means that I'm going to proc my Thunderlords. If you don't hit both your Qs, you can also go for 1 auto attack, a Q and a 1 auto attack. Or 2 auto attacks and a Q. So I'm gonna go for my charm now. I could have went for my W, but he is melee. And that means if he's going to farm, I can deny him. So I'm going to ward here, because 5 players usually start blue. That means she's going to have a red pretty soon, and she might try the game from here. So he's level 3 and I need to wait until I'm level 3 as well. And that's my mouse. Apologies, my mouse disconnected. So I proc my Thunderlord's Decree again. I'm going to trade with him. I ran out of mana pretty quickly, but as I have the Doran's Ring and he has the back, that means I can either back pretty soon by pushing the lane first so he misses XP, and he's going to stay, which means that I can proc another one of my Thunderlords as soon as he comes near the minions now, and my mana is stacking up pretty quickly. Alright, so he backed. That means we're going to push our lane as hard as we can. We have 700 gold right now. If you get about all minions here, we can afford our first item for our Umbrella Monochrome. And that is a Phoenix Codex. It gives us a good amount of AP, and it gives us 10% cooldown reduction. That cooldown reduction is very important because I have cooldown reduction that's per level, and every time I level up it's gonna be up quicker every single ability. My charm has the highest cooldown, so if I'm trading I'm usually going to use my charm, and it means I have to wait until my charm is up before I trade. Your ultimate also benefits a lot by getting cooldown reduction, which is why you get cooldown reduction per level. So his lane is a little pushed in. And an important thing to know with Talon is... Alright, so Talon no flash. Important thing with Talon to know is, if you're playing against a Talon and he goes on you, he ends up behind you. And you can use that to target your skill shots behind you, so that it hits for sure. Especially when he has no flash. That means he can't do anything against it. And he won't have an easy time jumping on you. So I have my Thunderlord's up. Alright, so if I gain to gank, I quickly level up my ultimate, because I just leveled up. And I got to kill Talon by going back in. And so I couldn't get anything. The only thing I blew was my flash. And nothing else. My ignite, I mean. So I'm going to back to get some extra mana regeneration and more cooldown reduction. And a pink ward. I went back because my lane is already quite pushed. And now I can be looking for rooms. So he's level 6, and now his role is gonna be hurting me because he is an assassin. And he's very good at keeping up with his enemies because of his ultimate and E. Even though I can R away, if he does it quickly enough, he can burst me easily. Like that. He didn't have enough damage to do anything to me. Alright, so I saw that he was dead and he moved towards me, so I moved a little bit back to make sure he can't kill me. And then I simply charmed him to gain the kill. So now I can either back or I can stay, and I'm going to choose to stay. Place my pink ward. And I'm going to roam top lane. Alright, I might just cancel that roam. Malphite backed. He has no mana. I have almost no mana. If she comes in, if she has a ward. No, she doesn't. Now I can get one pot. It's not very much necessary, but it allows you to stay in a lane just a little more. So we have double his CS. Bot lane is losing. Jungle is even, but Fizz has done more in the game. And top lane's winning. Bet you looked at Facebook, didn't you? So Talon just roamed. I should have said it as. They have a pink ward right here. So this allowed Talon to get one kill and possibly get back into the game. I'm not quite sure. But I am. And always going to clear this pink ward. So Talon just warded this. So he didn't know that it was warded. And that means a free kill. And I might die here. Alright. Talon played that really well. Along with Vi. I caught Vel'Koz. But I got caught myself too as soon as Vi came in. I knew that Talon was nearby. But I had no idea that Vi was near here. So she ulted me. And Talon ended up getting a lot of damage from me too, and saving his E for when I ran away, which is really good of him. So Vi is doing pretty good. Her bot lane is doing quite even. Okay, so Vayne is in a bit danger. She might go for the risk though. I'll be moving towards bot side. We know that Vi has no ult. We're 4 people. Yeah, I have to face like this. So I missed my main skill shot, which is my E. It's also the most important one. And I missed it again, which is resulting in us getting nothing instead of getting a kill or 2. Alright, so I might go on me. instead. No, he doesn't. He had 2 routes to go for. He could have went for me, or he could have ran away, which is what he did. I might survive. Maybe. No. Alright, Falcos uses ultimate. Talon is using Ignite. And now you can choose, you have Matter Regeneration from Morella Nomicon. And generally, you want to go for Luna's Echo. And as I don't have enough money for my rod, I'm just going to summon Doran's Ring, because I do not have any mana problems anymore. And I'm going to have to look to Rome now. Malphite has to keep his teleport, so that if I run bot lane and it fails, he can TP in for the ultimate. So Vayne is gonna go for a rapid fire cannon. And then probably an Infinity Edge, which will result in him lacking lifesteal. Malphite went for 4 mil, which is not that bad, but it's not very effective against this team composition. So I missed both of my skill shots, and he just used an item that's very... So I got ganked by 3 people, and I took what I could. I knew that I could use ult to get away, but I decided to go for the risk instead, as to which why I died. So when you should get your boots is you could go for them after your first item, if they have something like a Hex Drinker, which Talon didn't buy against the fed Ahri. If you had bought Magic Resist, I would have went for the Sorcerer's Shoes, because they have Magic Penetration. But he didn't, so I delayed the purchase of my boots until I have my Luna's Echo. And what Luna's Echo is going to allow me to do is it's going to allow me to roam pretty effectively because of the movement speed, and it will let me burst way harder. So if I went to gank, I'm gonna see if I can clean up. We don't know where Vi is. She ran off somewhere. I'm not going to keep looking for it. Alright, so he's not sure whether to jump on me or not. So Talon ulted, he can't do anything now. I blew everything off him. I have no ultimate though, and I'm getting quite low on mana. So I hit my charm, and Vayne got 2 kills, which brings her back into the game. So we could have went for dragon, but this is a bit too low. So unless one of us tanked, which I would have done, we can't get the dragon. So I'm just going to push my lane out a bit. I'm low on mana, I can't fight him. He seems to be doing that as well. I can't afford anything right now but my Sorcerer's Shoes. So I'm going to do that anyway. 5 spots on magic resist, so I guess it's a good purchase for me to do. And I could decide to go there, but I don't have any mana, so I'm quite useless. So Fizz is indeed going AP. And on my next pack I'm going to get a new pink board, because mine has been deleted. An important thing with Ahri is if you're going into the mid game and you're doing fine, like I am. A good thing is when you get lower, you get a rest or you get poked, you trade. If you have a passive up, you can heal a lot, which is why she can stay in lane longer. She's also an amazing harasser in general. So we took Vi because she didn't know that I had vision on her. Fizz is not gonna die, that's good. He might be actually. So he died. Talent is a bit low, but I'm not confident I can kill him, because I'm quite low on mana again. Severe has a spell shield, and she just blew it. That means if I flash E, which I won't do. So here again, I have my Essence Theft, which is my passive. If I hit a full Essence Theft on the new minion wave, that means I'm going to be around 75% HP. So instead of hitting it on the wave, I try to stop talent from backing. Alright, so I went for the catch, but I failed. So I have 31% Kudo reduction right now. I end up having 45 at the end of my build. Because I get Kudo reduction per level, I get about 35 at level 18. And with the runes, you get 10% automatically. So that means you're gonna end up with 45% Kudo reduction. So I have to make use of what we have here. We have a Vayne that's doing good. We have an Ahri that's doing good. And they have a Gangplank without boots, but with very good items. Vi is doing pretty good, she's counter building as well. So I'm going to do less damage to her. And the Severe is doing not that bad, she's just farming. So I had to blow Flasher instead of ult because I didn't have it up yet. So I'm going to bait him. No, I can't. I'm too low. I got wrecked. There's a really good ult by Gangplank. So I said I would get a pink ward with the next pack, and luckily I have enough gold for pink ward. And I'm going to switch my yellow trinket for a blue one. The reason I go for a blue one is because you get to scout very, very far. And you can't face check anymore as a mid laner or an AD carry in the mid or late game. Yeah, Vayne is pretty fucked. Alright. Nami is dead. So he uses ult. And I went deep without wards. That's why I'm gonna die. So I got caught. Fizz got a kill and got away. No, he didn't. Sphere. Alright, so Sphere has no flash. Just good reduction boots though. So she's armor boots, and that's gonna hurt Vayne quite a bit. And also Fizz, if you think about it, because Fizz is a burst mage, but as he's jungle right now, he's going to auto attack quite a lot as well. So they're trying to surrender, but we have a good chance of winning. Yeah, he's just that tanky that he won't die. We can follow up on this. So they used a lot for him. Basically everything. That's gonna allow me to. Wait. Alright, Vayne eat him away. That's gonna save him. I'm going to try to kite. Place my pink wards in a way that I can have good vision everywhere, which is right here. Or here, because I can't get to that place. Alright, so I put my Ignite on him because I thought I'd get out another Q. I misplayed myself there. I went too deep. I used my Charm on the minion, I used my W's on the minion, because I wanted to get my passive up for some regeneration. So it seems that he bought his boots now. Nami has movies, so that's gonna be good for catching people. They have a small lead in kills, but they do not have any dragons. And we have one. The first dragon and the fifth dragon are the most important ones, because you get a lot of attack damage and ability power with the first dragon. Ahri is a great poker. 1 Q means that she's gonna lose a lot of HP. So I could choose to go in, but I can't save them, so I went out with what we got. We got 1 kill there. So I use this red to his advantage. He might get away just because of that. So I had a pink ward there, which allowed me to get an E off and a Q to finish him off. It's sad that I had to blow summer spells though. So I cancelled my back because I saw that I did not have enough gold for this item yet. Dragon might just be enough to stay and let my ambient gold get me enough for the item. So I caught Vogels because he stayed there with a ward on his ass. means free kill. It's gonna allow us to get our next dragon. The most important part is not that we got the dragon, it's that they did not have the first dragon. So they're gonna be taken out. Yeah, Nami for sure. Not him. He got ulted though, so Vi is no ultimate. Which is why I can cast spells safely. So we're pretty good against the siege. Fizz can clear with his E. I can clear with my Q. Alright, that means we get 2 kills for free. We lose nothing. He wants to go for the catch, but he doesn't have any CC to rely on. We're still gonna get the kill though. So we're gonna be taking 2 turrets here. We might even be able to take the inhibitor. Yes, we can. So we get the inhibitor. So Valkos is bot, and that means if we do Baron. Why does okay? So they don't want to do Baron. We had a pretty good chance though because Valkos is bot lane, and it would be a clean 5-4. And I might be able to get this guy now. I fucked up. I didn't hit all my skill shots, and that's why I didn't kill him. So I could have chosen to get a Sonya's or Rabbidan's death cap, but as I'm pretty fed and I do a lot of damage, I'm going to prolong that extra damage to getting a Rabbidan's and getting 116 extra ability power. So Vi seems to have finished her Maw of Memortius, and she's going tanky now. Talon ended up getting a Hex Drinker as well. So I might just have to buy a Void Staff. Fizz got a Frozen Heart. And I hope Alfred will not get another Frozen Heart because it doesn't benefit us. And I got distracted by typing, so I didn't hit my skill shot. And I got dropped to very low health. I'm gonna be going for the blue enchantment. Could have went for the red one, but that's more for champions that are single target bursters. Ahri, she would only proc the enchantments with her alt attacks and her E. Could proc it with W because it's single target as well, but you're not guaranteed to hit it. Same with E. So I decided to go for the extra movement speed standardly instead. So we get Baron, and it's going to set us ahead very much. So I'm not afraid to take the turret because I know that I can get caught as soon as I have my Baron buff. Which means that I have only 4 seconds to recall. So Vayne should get red. should be getting a blow pretty soon. As mid, don't expect jungler to give you a build up. Try to play without it. If you get one, it's nice, but don't expect to get one. So that means we had a free catch. It's another free catch. And I filled my flasher. I wanted to flash to this side instead of to here. Vayne is going to be cleaning up. She's got a pretty good amount of damage items. She got some lifesteal. She got rapid fire cannon for the extra sieging ability. Nami's quite behind though. And they're going to be able to clean up. And this means game. Alright, so good game guys. I hope you guys like this game. Comment any champion if you want to see another champion. And like, subscribe if you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. See you next time.